Alright, I'll try to talk through when I'm looking at quirk selection again.
Our family name, once so well regarded, is now barely whispered aloud by
I kind of want this item. 2 speed on the Grave Robber is something that I actually quite like. 20% scouting chance is super useful for the Darkest Dungeon stuff. For the no light stuff, 3 crit is fine. Trap Disarm is... You don't need Trap Disarm on Grave Robbers. I actually think Trap Disarm is totally useless on Grave Robbers because I'm pretty sure they're the maximum Trap Disarm already without it. But the speed is nice, considering the item I've been using is this, which is 2 speed. This is essentially the same amount of speed plus 3 crit plus scouting chance, and scouting chance in all dungeons, which is pretty damn nice. I could make it cheaper and try to purchase it. It's certainly an option. I'd like to. I like never see that item show up as like a quest, like, which is kind of weird because I play a lot of Darkest Dungeon and I can't remember actually seeing it as a quest. No, that's not true. I have seen it as a quest, just pretty rarely. All right, we're gonna think about purchasing that item. We kind of break our bank right now, but it's a really powerful item, and I'm running a lot of Grave Robbers. Take the next rank of Instructor Mastery.
every creature has a weakness.
We need to go back to the Weald.
Trains for what he will face.
Can I make it cheaper in here? I can actually make it cheaper.
An increasing stockpile
22k though.
Trinkets gathered from forbidden places.
All right. Let's pick, I'm going to pick, I don't want to do this for all the classes Infinity right now. I can maybe do it as I lock things in later, but let's just take a look at a random guy and try to do some decision making. Like one that I want to remove stuff versus one I don't. Alright. This is not a bad one to put. Well, actually I want to remove all of those. That's maybe not a good one. Alright, here's a reason to look at this, right? I don't really care about Nocturnal because I'm deliberately running my torches at 0, so I'm always going to be below 75, so I'm never going to have Nocturnal be a quirk that I care about. It's never going to negatively affect me, and I actually like it when I have quirks that are never going to negatively affect me get locked in on my characters, because that means they can't ever have, it means that it takes up slots that would be quirks that could actually be detrimental to me. Same with Flagellant. Flagellant just is it's a stress release quirk, so when you come back to town it limits which positions they can go into to have stress release, and I'm kind of okay with that. Those don't tend to bother me too much, especially if the limitations are inside of the Abbey, because I spend most of my stress release in the Abbey. Now, if I were leveling the tavern, then if they couldn't go in the tavern area, that might be a pain in my ass. But so like the brothel one is not what I want right now, because the one that limits you to the brothel, because I'm leveling the Abbey and it's cheaper for me to stress relief there. Same with most of the combat skills, right? Like anything that adds stress to me is generally pretty detrimental, because there's so much stress in the darkness runs that I pretty much prioritize removing stress items first. The ones that I lock in are the positive quirks, or tend to be ones that I know are going to help me throughout the game. I like speed on my stunners. I like damage on my damage dealers. I like anti-Eldritch and anti-Beast, because the final missions are all Eldritch and Beast with a little bit of human in them. And yeah, so hopefully that explains it a little bit more. You got one from a quest. I think I'm going to purchase that. I think it's powerful enough for what I'm doing that I'm going to do that. Especially since I'm not running a different item in the Grave Robber. I mean, there's no accuracy on it, so like when I actually get double damage items, it might be worse. But I'm feeling greedy, and I wanted to play with this last playthrough, and I didn't do it, so we're going to. All right. Let's go find a mission. Oh, we want a Vestal too. Can we find a Vestal? No, still no Vestals. It's like 2,000 weeks later. Okay. And I know, my least favorite quirks besides the stress ones, Infinity, are ones that make my characters act. Things like Curious or Kleptomaniac, where they steal items and cost me loot or add diseases that they wouldn't normally get because they're acting. That's I kind of hate. So, all right, where are we going? Inchoate Flesh isn't a bad one to do. I probably won't use the Book Sandy very much, but I might use it a little bit. Bring an 8-pounder would be fine. We need to go back to the Weald. So probably the 8-pounder beats what we were doing. Okay. Oh, we need to stress treat too. So he won't pray. She'll only pray. This is my only level 2 healer. I actually have to bring her. I'm gonna back myself into a corner if I don't get more Vestals here. It's gonna be very difficult to level a lot of my guys. I don't want to level the stagecoach again, but I'm really considering it just to get a couple more Vestals. I think I'm going to.
Word is traveling. Ambition is stirring in distant cities. We can use this.
Alright. 8-pounder. This is actually a tricky fight without Hellions. The Hellion really makes the 8-pounder a better... We have to bring like double or triple range damage dealers here. So we can bring Vestal still. We have to bring Vestal because we don't have any choice about it. A stressed out Vestal with tetanus too. Great. I'm gonna bring... I have to bring double range damage dealers then. And like a Hound. It's like no HP. I guess I could stun. AoE Bleed's not a bad idea either too, Cork. I was just thinking of bringing a Houndmaster up front. Mankind Hater's good anyways, he's human, the target there. Something like this, with another range damage dealer, like a... I could double Grave Robber if I had it, but I don't think I do. Bring that Arbalest instead. Where is that Arbalest? Still level 0, level 1. But Unerring plus Lurker, so good, so good. But probably 10%, it's 20% damage less than what the level up is. Probably not. Alright, Aqua. I thought that I don't use Abominations. It's in the Dark Run, they're no good. So I don't use them in the Dark Run is the better way of saying that. Alright, let's go figure out what we want to treat. These are all very good. These three right here are very good on a healer. It's kind of annoying. Actually, all of those are pretty good. Quick Draw is locked in. I want that. I want Lurker locked in. I need to get that soon. But these are being stress treated so they can't be interacted with. I don't really care about any of these. These are all things I don't consider important for a healer. Bloodthirsty I'd like to get rid of, but the rest I don't, and I can't really get to those. Paul needs to be treated more though. Bloodthirsty and Paranorma need to get out of here because they're types that make me interact with stuff I don't want to interact with. None of the rest of these are strong enough for my opinion. I want damage on this guy and possibly speed, and none of these give me damage or speed on him, so I'm not going to waste my money on blocking something positive. On him anyways. Covophobe is worth getting rid of at some point. Thought I had another Hero Mania is worth getting rid of. It makes me touch things I don't want my character to touch. I don't think I'm leveling this character. These aren't that valuable. Bringing Aqua. Steady's nice, but not amazing. Alright, where was it? It was Hero Mania on Dr. Desolate. Alright. Okay. All we need is heavy hitters? Kind of. We need to be able to project damage to a certain rank. I'm kind of worried about this lineup. For all the stuff besides the boss though. The wield is really linear. This may not work. I'm bringing full food for this because I feel like I'm going to be at low health by the time I get where I want to go. Oh, I didn't look at levels. Fuck. Let's go do that. Okay. Alright, we're gonna have to sell some stuff. Dark Tambourines, I'm not running Jesters, is fine. Highwayman's Sheath, because I'm not running Highwayman. Double-edged stuff, because I don't care about it. I'm not using Abominations. Who is this? This is Spade. And Matter. Okay. So a little bit more. I don't really like the Archer's Ring, because I think minus speed is a very big deal, whereas I don't think minus dodge is a very big deal. So.
A new subscriber arrives.
Welcome to the channel, Asloga.
You with determination.
Aslogo, actually, probably is how I say that. Cheers, mate, for the sub. Alright. Let's set up my stuff here. I want stunning percentage. And more stunning percentage, honestly. But I don't have double stun here. Could run that, I suppose. Okay. Healer, I would like to have minus stress damage. Plus max HP is fine. Arbalest has accuracy and damage somewhere. Thought I had plus raw damage somewhere for her. Maybe not. That's crit and scout chance. And damage and accuracy, I guess. Arbalest, this guy tends to be pretty damn accurate. Arbalest tends to be pretty damn accurate too. We have just a raw damage item somewhere? We have the 10% damage item. If I had a human ring, that would be really good here too, but I don't. So that takes care of the accuracy portion of it. We just need damage. Alright. Okay. I don't like this fight. It's very all or nothing. If you don't kill that thing every single round, it kills you. Shit, I haven't done camping skills yet either. Alright, we want restring crossbow here. We want the damage. Spade has stress heals. Matter doesn't have a lot of stuff that I kind of find useful. And that's good. Do I want to shell out for these right now? These both tend to be really good abilities. Alright, what am I going to be camping for here? It will be... It's going to be 3. Likely therapy dog for 6. Maybe some scouting chances. We're going to use the cure. That's going to be 8. Leaves us 4 remaining. It's probably going to be scouting chances, but it could be night moves plus a heal. But either way, that's not going to give me enough to do Pilfer or Gallows Humor. Okay. So we aren't going to bother with that right now. Let's get items. We need all the food. I might have to sell some more items for it. It's fine. Buying items is really expensive. We bought 1 item this campaign now, and we can see we're broke after it. 2 of these. 2 of those. 2 of those. 4 of these. That's good, right? Alright, we want to burn off the negative. We need 1 herbs for camping. Okay. Everyone has items. 1, 2. Okay.
Simple folk are by their nature loquacious, and the denizens of the hamlet were no exception. It was not long before rumors of my morbid genius and secretive excavations began to fuel local legend.
Should have leveled the last point in throwing daggers.
Of public taboos, awe turned to ire, and demonstrations were held in the town square. The smell of sulfur.
Oh, it's gonna be a long-ass mission too.
In the air. The war machine is close.
I'm not gonna take that fight. I was just looking for the item. Okay, it's just food. More food.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Actually, bringing Hound's Harry to this group was pretty dumb too. I could have brought Guard or Mark. Mark might have actually been good too. How much damage do we do to Mark target? 25%.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Yeah, Mark actually might be worthwhile. I might turn that on for the last fight if I think about it.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive. Foolish horrors, brought low and driven into the mud.
Feel free to use that scouting chance one day.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Is there? Just gonna move out of range here, so you can't hit me with the mark.
The ground quakes. Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Plague Doctor's pretty bad all the way up to the Matchman though.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
So here I'm just looking, because this potentially can give a quirk. And I just want to get a quirk that is likely to be not replace one I really want. So Yeah, right. So we got wheeled adventure of some sort, right? Wheeled explorer. Cool. It's a really good one. It's just not what I wanted in the particular position. Okay. We brought stuff to deal with that. Maybe 3 fights in a row here. Dogs. Dogs. Alright.
Masterfully executed.
The wrong one. Damn it.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Get rid of those. Saving that. Back up. Oh, I just stunned the wrong one. Stunned the one that had already acted. It's dumb. Hopefully we can kill that next round with the girl. Yeah, the skills I chose for the dog in front position are terrible. Considering he can't lick wounds or Hound's Rush from position 1, should definitely have reconsidered the secondary skills I brought if I was going to run this lineup. I've never tried this lineup versus the Brigand, the 8-pounder. I'm a little bit worried about it. I almost always bring a Hellion to this fight, but I'm just not using Hellions this playthrough. Or trying not to anyways. See, the more I think about it, the worse of an idea I think this is. No, maybe we can get away with it at level 1.
Success so
Gold.
clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
You're not sure if it does damage at all. I'll use it at least once during the fight. We can try to pay attention then. Okay.
Devastating blow. This expedition at least promises success.
I need portraits. Feel free to give me some scouting percentages here. We have plus like 50 scouting in the ruins right now. Or in the Weald. 10, 30, 50. Free stress.
By foul invention.
The difference is insane, right? That was 21 stress on that character. Oh, I just threw out my last key too. Sucks. Because if it wasn't, I mean, if we had scouted that trap, it's minus 8 stress, and instead we get 22, so it's a net of 30 stress. We lose 30 stress every time we don't scout a trap, which is just crazy. All right, let's camp.
Circle in the dark. The battle may yet be won.
Okay, we need to run. Restrained crossbow. Does he have any accuracy items? He doesn't. Let's give him an accuracy item. Bless. We need to cure this disease. Alright, we have 4 remaining. Could do marching plan. Be nice to have the healer acting first. Let's see, soon 0, I hope. 10 stress off everybody is probably better. Alright. I don't have pilfer, too bad. Maybe pilfer a key would be good. Ugh. Okay.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
Alright. You know what I could do? Is I could do this. And just don't use lunge very often. That might be better. What level is flashing daggers? Only level 1. Wish I had leveled that for this fight. It's one of the few fights I think it's good. It means AoE heals for a while and no nukes. Yeah. Alright, let's do this. Okay. Took you 15 minutes to install it. 0. I've never done a water cooler, a self-contained water cooling unit before. I don't expect it would be too ridiculous, but I do need to try it. Alright, I actually want to kill this one in the back. Do I? I think I do. I want to stun here. Okay. Prompted a no Hellion run. I don't like them in the final bosses. I don't think they have enough hit points. I stun him again? 80%. Probably not. Can only do 3 to 5. It's 2 to 3, but it hits something else. We're gonna have to shoot him anyways, right? Alright. 1 damage to the cannon. Okay. Should have used the biscuit for that. It's annoying to have to do that. That's why throwing daggers would have been really good if I'd leveled that. Now he's in the back too. I can't stun him. Oh, he didn't. He didn't only summon the 1. That's fine. Okay. Should be able to kill him with the stun next round, even though it won't stun him again. Okay. Okay.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
One in the back, huh? Alright. 5 HP here. I wish I had the AoE. Have to high end. Next turn then. I can't hit this front target anymore. Fuck. I didn't even think about that with the Arbalist. I've never killed that front guy before because I've never used AoEs in this fight like this with the Hound. Okay, it's only gonna pop the one in the back. My Arbalist just became like useless. Alright, so we gotta do damage here. The Arbalist is only gonna do damage to this guy then.
Impressive.
Okay. Position 4, right? Oh, position 3. Just killed the cannon guy. Okay, that's fine. Well, it certainly reduces their damage if I kill the summons. There's the 4th position one. He's stunnable in that position, so we'll do damage to the cannon. A miss there would have got a shot me in the face. But be safe about that. Okay.
The brigands are undone. Our family crest is once again a symbol of strength. The slow death, unforeseen, unforgiving. A decisive pummeling.
Alright.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
See if we can go find a key.
Nature herself, a victim to the spreading corruption, malformed with misintent.
Yeah, the narrator calling a boss a trifling victory is kind of funny. I agree. Aren't you dead? Should have lunged. To be fair, it is a level 1 boss, so it's part of it.
Well struck. As victories mount, so too will resistance.
What is this item? Wait, did we come down this way originally? We must have. What was it though? Oh, one of the effigies. Okay. I don't think this group would work at higher levels. I think it's too fragile. I think the Hound Master would just get crushed in the front position. But it worked okay for that fight. Come on, key. Okay. Alright, one more fight. you thought that worrying about the brigands was a waste of time? Surely you don't mean just going for the cannon. Because the cannon has like 200% resist to everything.
Powerful blow. Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Disappointing loot when there's no key.
You have returned.
Welcome back, Trim. Thanks for the resub, man. Alright, 450 gold here. That's 500. So that's definitely better than 450. Both of them really are. It's also 500. It's 500. What's one portrait worth to me? Probably 500. Okay. I thought we just cured a disease on Guideville. It's annoying. I have one dead. One.